Hello there creatives! Welcome to the new video of the Debuhista art channel. And in this video, we will color Hellboy fan art illustrated by Finch using Adobe Photoshop, so please stay tuned. Our process of digital coloring is to establish first the color flats in preparation for the actual colors. To give you an idea what the color flat is, flatting is the process of filling in a comics line work with flats or solid blocks of colors. In this way, the colorist may select each object during the rendering process to the exclusion of the other objects on the page, so that the object's base color may be changed or to render the colors. The colorist renders the chosen block of color according to their artistic taste, which makes the comic illustration look almost three-dimensional to convey mood and intensity to the finished comic page. To separate each element, we use lasso tool to select Hellboy's entire image and to create separate block of colors such as Hellboy's head, coat, accessories, and tail. The basic idea is to separate each element into layers and to render them separately by locking each layer transparently. After separating each flat layers, we put colors to each layer by filling with the background color or just press Alt Backspace, or you can use Paint Bucket tool instead. You can also fill with background color to your selected flat layer by pressing Ctrl Backspace. Once you completed separating different elements into different colored flat layers, you can now start coloring your finished flats. In coloring flat layers, most of the time we use soft brush to color each layer with a combination of different brush modes such as multiply, screen, overlay, and linear dodge. Here are some Hellboy trivia and fun facts. His real name is Anung Unrama, and he was brought to Earth to end life as we know it. Although the half-demon was discovered as a baby by the Allied forces and was adopted by Professor Trevor Wotanholm, who loved him like a son. There are 3 live-action movie adaptations of Hellboy. Hellboy in 2004 and Hellboy 2: The Golden Army in 2008, and it was directed by Guillermo del Toro. The third and latest adaptation was in 2019 and was directed by Neil Marshall. In comics, Hellboy met everyone from Batman to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. In the first issue, the Golden Age Starman, also known as Ted Knight, is abducted by neo-Nazi skinheads. This prompts Hellboy and Batman to team up to rescue him. In the second issue, Hellboy teams up with the new Starman Jack Knight to find Ted Knight and to bring his captor to justice. Hellboy has also met with Buffy the Vampire Slayer, albeit briefly. The half-demon made an appearance as a gladiator in a dimension where Buffy and Angel were captured and forced to fight. According to Mignola, he and Buffy creator Joss Whedon talk about doing a proper crossover between the two characters, but Whedon's busy schedule prevented that from happening. Hellboy was created at the 1991 Great Salt Lake Comic Con, where creator Mike Mignola drew a demon and wrote Hellboy on the monster's belt. The creature was quite unlike Hellboy, as it was covered in hair, had wings, and wore a belt with fish and crabs on it. Hellboy has the ability to understand ancient languages as well as languages of mystical or magical origins. Due to his status as lead agent of the PPRD, Hellboy was dubbed an honorary human. Since Hellboy is a half-demon, he also has a working association with supernatural beings. Hellboy has a decade's worth of experience dealing with supernatural forces. Hellboy carries many holy relics and special items that can be used against the metaphysical. According to Mignola, Hellboy's personality was primarily based off of his father, a worker who often came home with many injuries but always shrugged them off with dry humor. Originally, Hellboy was to be a member of superhero team Mignola conceived, but the artist abandoned the team concept when he failed to come up with the suitable names for the other heroes. Lauded Mexican filmmaker Guillermo del Toro, who is an acknowledged major fan of Mignola's work, wrote the introduction to the hardcover edition of the Conqueror Worm arc. Del Toro would later go on to direct the two, arguably better, of 3 live-action Hellboy films that exist today. And that's it, friends! our process of coloring David Finch Hellboy fan art using our own technique, and we hope that you learn something or two and apply to your artwork as well. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, and any questions, suggestions, shoutouts, and art requests, please write it down in the comment section or leave a message in our Facebook page. If you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe and click that bell icon to get updated to our upcoming videos. See you in our next episode, and thank you very much for watching.